The cars are disinfected after each touch. Lines on the floor mark appropriate distances to avoid infection. There's free hand sanitizer and plastic barriers between sales staff and customers. After 2 months of no on-site sales, reopening in any form is a huge relief for car dealerships like La Source Chevrolet Buick in New York City.
The month of April was devastating. It was very difficult. The consumers were not really seeking new cars. But we did have Shop, Click, Drive, which is an online tool which General Motors provides its dealerships, and some customers did take advantage of that.
General Motors, one of the big 3 US automakers, says it's seen a 50% spike in traffic to its online sales tool since the coronavirus pandemic began. Online used car platforms like Vroom and Carvana have also reported an uptick in sales during the pandemic as more people search for a bargain. But while new car sellers have boosted their online presence, it hasn't been enough to make up for plummeting sales at dealerships.
I do think there's going to be a lot of, pre-shopping and pre-educating yourself on a vehicle. And I think ultimately, a consumer wants to be able to come in and test drive the vehicle and then buy the car.
Industry insight firm IHS Markit is forecasting global vehicle sales in 2020 will be down 21.9% from last year. The sales decline in the US will be higher, down 22.8%. That's roughly 4 million fewer vehicles sold than in 2019.
A large part of that drop is due to the collapse in bulk purchases by companies like car rental operators.
Fleet is where we're bleeding. We've seen that fleet is down at 80%, more or less, with a fleet component of roughly about 18% of the U.S. marketplace. Anytime fleet sales are down 80%, that means that we've automatically taken out several million units out of the marketplace.
While it's still appointment only at La Source Chevrolet Buick, it's expecting a stronger June due to pent-up demand and as customers renew leases. Manufacturing is now up and running and supply chains are operational. But a second wave of the virus could still put the brakes on rising sales. Katie Gregory, TRT World, New York.